my advice would be to practice a lot. 1 week writing, the other reading, speaking. You get used to the vocabulary, the way that they talk. And then when I was listening to the audio, I didn't feel it was that hard. It was like a huge relief.
Hi guys, welcome back to TOEFL with Juva. Today I talk to Maria. Maria just took the TOEFL and she's going to tell you all about her experience today. Hi Maria, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm great, thank you.
Perfect. Maria, thank you so much for being here today. It's so amazing that you want to talk about your experience. First, tell us a bit about yourself. Where are you from and what are you doing?
So I'm from Chile. I'm 19 and I'm actually in my second year of university right now. I'm studying business.
Mhm.
So actually, like the main reason why I wanted to do the TOEFL is because I'm planning to an exchange program to Australia. So that's why.
Okay. So that's why you took the TOEFL because you need it for your application, right?
Yeah,
Maria, did you take the TOEFL at home or in the test center?
at home. Yeah, because right
Okay.
now in Chile there are no open test centers. I mean, we have one, but it's closed.
Okay, so the home edition was quite convenient for you.
Yeah.
Good. What was your TOEFL home edition experience like?
Well, I mean, first I had to like get a lot of like information how to take it at home because I knew they needed like some specific things like from my computer, the internet, everything. So I had to make sure that I had everything like appropriately so I could take it with no problems.
Mhm.
And yeah, I also saw like many videos from other people like explaining their experience because there's always like an issue that you don't really count on, like no one using the internet, for example, or like trying to make sure that you have like the right equipment or that kind of stuff. So I really like needed to make sure that I had everything that I needed to take it at home.
Okay. How did you interact with your proctor during the home edition? Could you speak to your proctor or could you only write in the chat box?
Um, so I was supposed to write to that person, but he also said like if I needed to like stop in some minutes for something like any problem, I only need like to talk and like start making like any signals so he could see me. But yeah, I could do like either both.
Maria, a lot of people have asked me, how do you erase your notes in the TOEFL Home Edition? Because there isn't a lot of time between the sections. So how did you manage to erase your notes?
So I actually had this like eraser. I didn't knew they were gonna let me use it. So when I was like showing all my equipment, they didn't say anything. So I thought it was okay. But because there are so many people that said like sometimes they let like the people use it and sometimes they don't. So I was kind of scared of it because I knew if that wasn't gonna be like a problem, then I was continue to use my hand. And I remember what you said about like having your hand like avatar at the end of the test.
Exactly.
Like, thankfully, they actually let me. So while I was practicing, I actually did like one like audio after audio, so like I could like practice writing and then like erasing fast, so I could like listen to the other one because it's like not much of time like from one to another. So
Okay, so overall, erasing your notes wasn't a problem and you had a good experience, right?
yeah.
Okay, perfect. Maria, you got a very high TOEFL score. And my question is, how did you prepare to get such a high score?
So actually at the beginning of last year, from my university, I took like this Cambridge exam
Mhm.
to make sure that I could like pass all my English classes. So I kind of already knew that I had the level, but the thing is, I realized that the TOEFL exam they have like these different structures. So even though you have like the level, you really need to practice to like pass the TOEFL exam. So for example, the first time that I took it, my scores were really low, especially because I didn't know what they like all the techniques and like all the hacks to actually pass the TOEFL, especially because there's not like a much amount of time. So I had to practice a lot. Like, I mean, not that much because I only had like 3 months, but like it was during like 1 week I really had to study a lot, and then the others because I had like my exam from university I couldn't like put that amount of like time to study.
Mhm.
But I think I did pretty well. I had like this whole schedule, like 1 week writing, the other reading, speaking. Like I had like this whole week, like to each task.
Was there a section on the TOEFL that you found really hard?
Um, it's not that I found it like really hard, but I feel like the one that I did like the lowest one was the speaking, especially because when I was talking, I felt like I couldn't express myself. And even though like I practiced, but like in the moment, I mean, it usually happens because you don't have like that much amount of time to like practice your answer. So when you are about to talk, either you forget like the main word that you want to use, or like when you're talking, like I kept repeating this one word. I don't remember right now which was like the word, but I remember that I was trying to explain and I couldn't find any synonyms or like to find like another way to explain it. So I kept using like the same basic word like over and over again.
Mhm.
So I feel like maybe I should have practiced more or like use another like method, because that was like I once I was done with that section, I really felt like that was wrong. Like it didn't went the way that I wanted to be.
Which task on the TOEFL was the easiest for you?
I think it was the listening part.
Mhm.
So from like what had I been like practicing, I felt it was harder. So like I had like this high expectation when I got here, and then when I was listening to the audio, like I didn't felt it was that hard. So it's like weird because I was more like scared from the listening one, especially because like there's like way too much information and you need to like narrow it down to like the main points and like to what you think they're going to be asking you, but actually wasn't that like hard.
If somebody struggles with tough listening, what's your advice? What should he do?
Well, my advice would be to practice a lot, especially because the listening, like the whole like audio, is more related to university or school subjects. So they're like more formal kind of like information that they're giving to you. So for example, in my case, I like watching Netflix, like TV shows and stuff, but those are like more related to real life vocabulary and situations. So like even though I'm used to that, when I heard like the first audio, it was like way too many information, like difficult words and subjects that I haven't heard like maybe sometime before, but not like used to listen to it, especially in English. So my advice is practicing, listening a lot, practicing like from one audio to another, especially because once you are taking the exam, even though you don't realize it, you get used to the vocabulary, the way that they talk, the way that they presents all the information, like the structure. So you end up like getting used to it. And somehow it gets like easier when you practice, because even though it may be like a new topic that you have never heard before and may have like these super complicated words, you get the idea of how to do it. So with practice, it gets better. Yeah.
Perfect. That's excellent advice. Thank you. Maria, how did you feel immediately after the TOEFL?
It was like a huge relief like taking off me. So I had like this pressure, even though I didn't felt it like even like the night before. It was like, oh my god, tomorrow I'm having the text like to take the TOEFL exam. So I had it on my schedule, and because I had like so many exams like before that, I didn't actually like focus like, okay, so this day I have to take the TOEFL exam. So it was like when I was looking that week, it was like, oh my god, it's this Sunday. So I was like so scared because I started like panicking, like I need to go well, like I need to go, like I need to get the points, you know. So like after that, it was like, okay, now I'm done. I I won't see any like textbook, any more audio, any more like reading, nothing. Like
No
it's
more
like a real
TOEFL.
vacation. Yeah.
Okay. How many days did you have to wait for your scores?
Actually, it was like the 6 days, because they said that they had like between 6 to 10 days to send you these scores. And actually, that same day they sent it to me. So I didn't realize that they weren't send it. I think it was because I took it on Sunday. They were supposed to send it like between Saturday to like another like during the week. So I was hoping it was going to arrive maybe on Monday, Tuesday, and then like I was on my emails. I was scrolling through them. I was like reading them, and I didn't saw the ETS one. So like I started doing something else, and then I don't know why I came back to my emails and I saw it was like, wait, are those the like the reading like the TOEFL exams scores? So like I clicked on it and they were actually it. So I wasn't even surprised because I was like literally thinking about something else. I wasn't like even expecting them to be like on that exact day.
Maria, thank you so much for this interview. Thank you for giving us an insight into what taking the TOEFL is like. And I wish you all the best for your application.
Thank you. Yeah,
Thank
it's been
you.
great being here.
Okay, bye.
Bye.